Hello everyone! The wanderlust in us today brought us to the quiet coastal town of Tuburan, located in the northwestern part of Cebu Province, home to a myriad of natural attractions, which includes some sparkling and crystal clear rivers, icy cold springs, pristine creeks and brooks, caves, century-old trees, and rugged mountain tops, with exhilarating views that nature lovers and adventure seekers like us couldn't resist. Despite the ongoing threat of the pandemic, the wandering souls in us can't contain the urge to explore the natural wonders of our very own island of Cebu. Irresponsible and absurd as it may seem, but we are actually traveling in a safer and more responsible way, following the health protocols mandated by the government, especially that I am tagging my whole family with me, plus a nephew who just came back from Japan. This is our third travel in Tuburan, and this is the first time that we are passing through the northern route, traversing the scenic roads of Sugod, as it is less challenging than the Transcentral Highway Pass, which is also shorter in terms of kilometers, thus less travel time and gas. Tuburan is one of the most peaceful municipalities in the northwestern part of Cebu Province in central Philippines. The word Tuburan is a derivative of a Cebuano word tubod, meaning spring, which is prevalent in this part of the province. It is also the hometown of the revolutionary leader Arcadio Maxilom, who fought with the Spaniards during the colonial days. The town houses a museum, a library established in honor of the bravery and leadership of the local revolutionary leader. There are also public structures like church, schools, recreation center, public offices, a market, and some commercial establishments. But the town boasts of its countless natural attractions, waiting to be explored by thrill seekers and adventure goers. To get to Tuburan, you also have the option of riding a bus in the North Bus Terminal or ride a V-Hire in Ayala. Travel time would be around 3 hours depending upon the traffic, and that would cost you around 140 per head one way. After more than 2 hours of travel, we reached Barangay Alegria, the jump-off point to Marmol Cliff, just a few kilometers away from the town proper. For those adventure seekers who will travel by bus or V-Hire, may stop at the town proper and hire a motorcycle taxi or habal-habal, who will bring you directly from the town to the vicinity of the Marmol Cliff, which would cost you around 200 per head one way. But in our case, we parked our car just at the bridge, where there are habal-habal drivers waiting for wandering souls like us, which cost half than chartering from the town. So off to the wilderness we go, riding a motorcycle under the canopy of endless coconut trees. We chartered 5 habal-habal drivers who will let us experience the much-awaited adventure of our lives. The sound of the motorcycle engines roared, breaking the silence of the morning scene. Marmol Cliff is accessible by crisscrossing the rocky and soft riverbed in a 30 to 45 minutes adrenaline-pumping, life-threatening adventure ride. For safety purposes, you need to hire a habal-habal driver that is quite familiar with the place, as it is a very challenging journey crossing a river at top speed. I said a silent prayer of safety for my whole family and likewise to the habal-habal drivers, as we are completely placing our faith in the hands of these strangers who were driving like crazy in this wide and pristine adventure-filled river. Kapila ni ka minutos, 30. The view surrounding us was mesmerizing. The emerald green mountains in front of our very eyes, the blue spaces above our heads promising an all day of sunshine. The cold wind that welcomed us became warmer as the river water touched our feet. As the adventure-filled ride continued, I noticed that my children's motorcycles weren't able to keep up, so we decided to stop and waited for them. It also gave me the chance to properly adjust my seating. Upon the start of the trip, I kept my distance from the driver, of course, not wanting to hold him for support, as I am so used of riding a habal-habal, where it is a mode of transport in our place, living in a slightly remote village of Pitos. But as the ride escalated with this bumpy and crazy perilous journey, I was almost hugging the driver. Me, hanging on to my dear life. And the driver was literally sitting on me on most occasions. Gisabak na jud nako siya in town. Ampay sang manoy.
Wala mo tuko si mong mata.
Boy, mo chat ka niya. Boy na, boy.
Okay. O sige, kamo na sa una. Pawahin sad mi. Ito kilal no? Ito kilal sa po, no? Ha? Okay. Una na sad sila dong. Ha? Una na sad sila.
We continued to another 20 minutes ride on the riverbed, enjoying the sight minus the sound of the roaring engines of the motorcycles. Have you ever tried traveling to a place somewhere where you enjoy the transit just like the destinations? Well, this trip here allowed us to experience that. The adventure was fun-filled though scary, because we are literally crossing the river against the current. There are even times when I almost fell down and my butt kept sliding off the seat. It was a bit painful and a nerve-wracking ride. But what the heck? It doesn't matter to me anymore. Seeing the joyful grin of my children and my nephew when the adrenaline rush were surging to the highest level erased those physical pains. That was a very good experience for me too, that I have tried for the first time. Being the only girl in my little family, in my midlife years, while not having some crisis yet, I still have to keep up with my boys. Almost 40 minutes of life-threatening, treacherous and perilous motorcycle ride in the river, we reached the famous Marmol Cliff of Tuburan. We are here in the Marmol Cliff of Tuburan. So this is a very secluded place that can be it can be accessed just through the river. It's so nice. See how beautiful this place is. The municipality of Tuburan is so blessed with these beautiful natural attractions. Oh, it's so nice. Wow! Oh my God! Kaninjot dito sa unahan!